Hi, my name's Patty. I'm a musician, producer, and an iron fanatic. I've been producing music for the last 15 years now. I primarily make music on Ableton Live, but then I also have most recently started introducing some iron instruments into my composition and live performance. I work as part of a duo called the Ironing Maidens, and our work is primarily centred around the housewife and the role of the housewife and domesticity and its, attachment to gender. Making music and singing lyrics is one aspect of, getting a message across, but then we also try to use objects or things that have, attached gender assignment or an attached association to them to, to prick people's, consciousness. What underlying assumptions do I have about an iron? When I see an iron, do I think about my mother? When I see an iron, do I think women's work? So basically we've tried to deconstruct these tools and turn them into something that, makes music that's a bit fun, that's a bit kind of kooky, that's centre stage. And we've tried to flip that idea on its head. So these irons that I have here with me today, this one here has a microphone inside it. So basically I use this iron like a vocoder. This one here, this iron, I sort of retrofitted. It's not an original kind of classic iron design, but we sort of retrofitted with some buttons. So basically when I hit a button, it launches an event in the software. We've tried lots of things over the years, I guess, to varying degrees of success. Most of all, I have to think about what the audience can actually, understand. So mostly we use things like this that are quite physical, that you can actually see what's going on. And then on my ironing board, I also have some sensors, so when I hit the ironing board, it launches a drum. The ionizer is a yet to be patented instrument, which has a little synth engine built inside it. So it has volume and tone control, so much like a theremin, yeah. So what interests me most about building the irons is, I guess, the limitations that you have, to keep the design kind of limited to its original functionality or expand it a little bit, to include an extension like a microphone like this, but without losing the kind of, the core essence of what the iron is, so that the audience still has a connection to that iron as that object. From the small amount of research that I've done so far, it really seems to me that instrument design is still a very male-dominated industry. And I guess there's we pack a lot of assumptions into the design in anything that we do. We bring with us our social conditioning, and we place that into the instruments that we design. So I guess the next step is to take all those learnings, from that research and then apply that to the design of a new instrument that's still housed inside an iron, so that, we still have that really strong symbol of female oppression. And then see where that takes us, Does it allow me to interact with the instrument in a different way? Does it allow the audience to connect with me as a player in a different way? Does it allow the audience to explore, their own gender biases? What is it? So I guess that's the next stage in the development for me. Basically, I have an evil plan that iron instruments will take over the electronic music market, and I'm going to make millions. No, I'm hoping that the new work will kind of expand into more of an installation, a bit more of an interactive feel, so that the audience can really, get amongst, have an experience of what it's like to play an iron.